Hello and welcome back to Link Between Worlds, Legend of Zelda on the 3DS, and in this episode, we'll be continuing on through the House of Gales as we, attempt to complete it. The House of Gales actually does introduce us to quite a few interesting platforming challenges that will be recursive throughout almost the entirety of the playthrough, such as the need, or at least the want, to dodge over the rolling spikes that were, I believe, first in the Oracle games. I'm not sure. No, they were in Link to the Past. My bad.
No, Link to the Past, really?
Yes, they are in Turtle Rock. They don't show up until they don't show up until super late in the game, but they are definitely there. I remember because that room always hits me for a small amount of damage whilst I'm attempting to run through it.
Yes, and they were also in Link's Awakening, where you have the Rock's Feather.
In this game, we do not get the Rock's Feather. Our only jumping option is to use the Tornado Rod. Now, the Tornado Rod, honestly, is not a bad item. It actually stuns enemies in a relatively decent area around Link. But the problem is that's pretty much all it really does. It's just a stun item. It doesn't do any damage, and although it does actually extinguish fires, you only need to extinguish fires very rarely throughout the game. So it's never something that you really consistently need to do, you know?
Stun weapons in the Legend of Zelda games are some of the most powerful weapons in the game.
Yep, like the boomerang. Love me some boomerang. The big key.
Fire! It's a trap. You see? You see how long they're stunned for? Winning.
Yeah. Now the boomerang, thankfully, does not stun them for that long. Usually, I mean, I think it actually does in this game, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. So what's new in the world of Cloud?
Oof, not all that much. Still reading through the Odyssey right now, although I think any day now I should be switching back to the Aeneid so I can finally finish reading that, because I only made it to book... I think I'm on book 11 now? No, I'm on book 10, so I got 3 books left.
Come on.
Books used to be really short back in the day. What's new in the world of Gurt?
Not a hell of a lot, honestly. I'm running through Nerf Bloodstained, and I'm not actually using most of the things that got nerfed. But then again, I wasn't using most of the things that got nerfed on my first playthrough, and I still think that the game is actually just inherently slightly too difficult for what it wants to be.
Better pick your favorite strategy.
This run through specifically, I'm using only the boot weapons, and my God, the short range on boot weapons is a huge detriment to me because of how not skilled in combat I actually am. These are Lava Dodongos. They don't really deserve much attention because this is like one of 4 rooms in the game that they show up.
They have invulnerability as long as they are on fire.
Yes. I think this is like actually the only time we see the Lava Dodongos. I mean, we see their elder brother later, but I think this is the only time we see the lava variant. Let's see here. Now this puzzle is actually really cool. We have to figure out where we want to go beforehand to press the correct fan in order to cross gaps. It's very nice.
Yeah, that is definitely an invention of Link Between Worlds right there. Is that you have to select. You can activate the fans. Usually the fans are on, they're alternating, or you need stuff to block so that you can move through without getting obstructed, and then you control it.
Or what will usually happen in a majority of Zelda games is the fans will be there, but you can't actually interact with them, and you have to figure out a way around them because they'll just knock you into bottomless pits. And although this one does attempt to knock you into a bottomless pit, it is actually attempting to push you over to the other side. Whereas in earlier Zelda games, you wouldn't get knocked over to the side; you would just fall into the pit.
Third floor.
Yep. Now, even though there are a bunch of ways to accrue rupees in the game, I still would recommend killing almost every enemy that you find on each dungeon floor, as they have relatively good chance to drop monster guts, 5 rupees, or even 20 rupees, depending on what enemies you're killing.
You have disturbed my slumber. I'm going back to sleep. You have disturbed my...
Shut up, Amos. You are not important.
Those guys are creepy as fuck.
I don't actually have that issue with the Amos statues. I know other people have issues with Amos statues, but I'm like, they're just inanimate. They're just animate armor. They're not really all that scary. And here we have the return of fire bubbles.
Ah, fire bubbles. What was the... I'm trying to remember. What was the method for getting rid of their invulnerability fire in Ocarina of Time? I think it was arrows. I think...
Are you sure it wasn't boomerang?
Well, you can't use the boomerang when you're Adult Link in Ocarina of Time.
Right. And this chest for a small key. Yay!
Yay.
More rupees.
Open the door. The boss lair is just ahead.
Yes, it is, but we want to get this chest first, which is more rupees.
This is probably one of the most useful maps I've seen in any Legend of Zelda game. It actually shows you where Link is standing.
Yep.
Ah, I know what they want us to do. Alright, wait a second. Now hover! We're so smart. He says right before stabbing an electric jellyfish.
Yep. Alright, and here we have this particular boss. I don't remember what this boss is actually supposed to be called. I know that this
don't remember what this boss either.
I know that this isn't the first appearance of this particular boss, but, like, seriously, I don't really remember what this boss is called. This is a totally unique boss for this game, as far as I'm aware. I know for a fact it wasn't Link to the Past, and mostly because Link to the Past tried to do the pushing gimmick on exactly one enemy, the Moldorm, and people disliked it, so they didn't do it anymore after Moldorm.
So all this guy's trying to do is just knock you into the pit?
Yep. He can actually hurt you if he interrupts you attempting to jump on him, but like that's about the only time that he is of any significant threat. But he goes from having 2 platforms that we have to knock down to having 4 platforms that we have to knock down.
Whoa. He's taking up most of the screen. Ah, yep. He got you. That's okay. We could just keep going. This guy is easy.
Yes, this guy is actually pretty easy.
Because he can't hurt you unless...
Well, that's the thing.
Unless that happens.
Yeah, if he pushes you, if he continually pushes you into the bottomless pit, that can be a problem.
Make him shorter.
Make him more vulnerable to sword swings. There we go. And one more platform. Oh, your spin attack does actually do double damage. I needed to remind our viewers of that, because, you know, I don't actually use the spin attack all that often, because trying to set it up in the more action-oriented Legend of Zelda games is a bit of a bitch. But yeah, this guy, I'm going to call him Gaelra. Gaelra has been successfully slain.
Gaelra. Yeah.
And another heart container. And the Pendant of Wisdom. We are slightly more wise now.
Only slightly. Remember, keep your mind sharp and solve those wall puzzles.
victory spin.
Whimsy.
Alright, now we have successfully collected all 3 of the pendants. We can go into Hyrule Castle. Via the power of telecommunications.
Telepathy.
Yes. Oh, actually, first we gotta go to Lost Woods before we can enter Hyrule Castle and reclaim the Master Sword.
Time to get the Master Sword.
But we're gonna save Master Sword for next part. For this part, we will continue doing world exploration. There, we want to get another full heart container before we start doing Hyrule Castle. Also, there are Maiamais to collect because that's what the majority of the side activities in this game tend to drag you into doing. Just scouting the overworld for all the Maiamais that are floating around. Quite thankfully, Maiamais are usually not locked in the dungeons, but what is this? It's a letter in a bottle.
Get a letter in a... And now we get to keep the bottle. Haha.
Not yet. No, although we do get to keep the bottle after we finish the quest, we cannot use the bottle quite yet.
We have to get milk.
No, premium milk specifically.
Well, how did
Throwback to
you
Link
know
to the
that was
Past.
there?
Because of Link to the Past, this is how you would normally get the ice
Sweet.
rod.
Yeah.
And now we get a gold rupee.
Holy shit.
Yes, we are rewarded for our past game knowledge by getting a gold rupee.
Yay.
Oh look, a person here. This was not a Link to the Past. What person could this be,
Doofus.
Mr. Cloud? The racing
The
bro.
racing bro.
Alright, 20 rupees to make it to the absolute other
I
end
was
of the
born ready, son.
And go.
Run
Now,
with
one of
the
the big
power of the
things-
wind.
Well, one of the big things that I absolutely dislike about the Pegasus boots in this game is that the charge doesn't actually hold in between screens anymore. It actually runs out. If you exit screens. So it's significantly less effective than it was back in Link to the Past. However, the upside is that now we get to dash diagonally.
Yes.
I was hoping that the bomb would explode whilst we were still there, but it did not. Oh well.
Alright, we only have 30 seconds left. Or
Less
something.
than 30 seconds.
Well, it's a
No,
75
the latter
second
half of
race.
this course is actually mostly straightforward. Yes, but I keep running into trees and walls. Come on, damn it, walls! Stop being in the way.
Choo-choos. Run.
Nope, we are 2 seconds
What?
short.
God damn it.
Thankfully, he just warps us back to the other racing bro.
I know, right?
That is actually a huge benefit because for the first couple of times I played the game, I didn't think he would actually do that. I thought we would have to actually fast travel our way back.
Oh, and now I see the checkered flag on the mini-map. That's how you know where to go.
Yep. Also, Racing Bro tells
Damn
me
it,
that it's a
Gerda,
miner's
we're wasting
race.
valuable time!
Well, I'm sorry that-
You could spot the fake rupees because it doesn't shimmer.
There's that, and it actually has a significantly larger drop shadow. Come on.
There's something really big hidden inside that rupee. It's an asshole.
Likes aren't necessarily assholes, they're just wild critters.
Likes are just the worst. The worst, he
nah.
said.
Nah, Link to the Past choo-choos are way worse, because Link to the Past choo-choos have to be taken out with sub-weapons. A majority of other choo-choos do not. Come on. Almost there.
Come on, he's right the fuck there.
Yay, we made it. 65.
Congratulations.
And we got a silver rupee. Woot.
You just netted 60 rupees. Congratulations.
Yes, indeed. Also, am I?
Oh my.
Alright, and in the next episode, we'll continue.
We are
doing
now
a
almost 1/4 done.
Well, I suppose with the Mayamais.